This here's from news.com. Absurd, Prince William won't let Prince Harry's kids become working royals. Well, you know what? There's a little moon bump theory going around. And to disprove that, which is very popular, Harry and Meghan should probably match up a DNA test. If they do that, I would flirt with the possibility of their kids having royal duties and things like that, because after all, they are Harry's kids, but we got to know for sure. And this is one of those things where when someone says, who cares who the kids are or whatever, this is why. Or when people say, what do you have to know or whatnot. All right, let's see what we got. Prince Harry and Meghan's two young children won't have royal roles once Prince William becomes king. The claim is being made by several royal experts who noted that the Prince of Wales has been preparing for his future role as monarch while supporting his father, King Charles, who has cancer. It's utterly absurd for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to believe their children might one day choose to become working royals. Kinsley Schofield, host of the 2D for Daily podcast, told Fox News. That kind of entitlement just isn't wishful thinking, it borders on delusion, she claimed. These are American children who've been raised oceans away from the monarchy with no exposure to customs, culture, or continuity that define royal life. And I gotta say, yeah, that's a great point. Even with the whole bloodline thing out of the way, being a royal takes following certain traditions, doing certain things. It's honestly a lot like being Asian or Japanese specifically. If you're born outside of Japan and you come visit or you come move back when you're like 20 or 19, you've been westernized or you're whatever that other country is and you don't know the specific details to getting along in your native country. And I would assume that being a royal is similar. They've got a lot of movements, a lot of polite gestures, probably things they do at certain times. It's real similar. Harry closed that door himself the moment he boarded Tyler Perry's private jet and handed over his life story to a ghostwriter for spare. So easy for these people, man. I'll write a book by just paying someone to do it. At least write the freaking thing yourself. Schofield's statements came shortly after it was suggested in recent reports that Harry wanted to keep HRH titles for his children or his and her Royal Highness so that they can decide for themselves whether they want to be working royals when they grow up. However, the Times UK reported that under the next reign, roles for Archie and Lily as working royals are unlikely. I'd say very unlikely, but that's my silly opinion. They once again remind the reader that Harry and Meghan are raising their kids in California, probably with iPhones and Nintendo Switches and things like that, and not really actually learning about royal stuff, which I don't think Meghan even knows about. And they quote some British photographer and broadcaster, Prince William will not be thinking of giving the Sussex children formal future roles. Ludicrous. The children are being raised in America, and as I understand, do not have any understanding of the British royal family. Right, so she means ludicrous on the side of Prince William and agreeing with William that it would be ludicrous for them to get royal roles. They will not have received the guidance to fit into royal life, and royal expectations should not even be a thought. And why would Harry and Meghan want this for their children anyway? They stepped down as working royals, painted the British royal family in the most abhorrent light, and ran as far away from them as possible. Those are the facts, like it or not. I think she's right. They say that as of now, Harry and William are not on speaking terms, which seems really, really bad. Sources told the outlet that his attitude towards his brother has shifted significantly to indifference. Yeah, it sounds about right. It's his brother. I'm sure he doesn't hate him or wish harm to him, but indifference sounds about right. And they say his father, 76, also won't speak to him. Unimaginable for me. I have a great relationship with my father, so I just can't imagine doing something where that would actually ruin that relationship. Oh well. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I gotta imagine Harry's got some kind of resentment from Meghan for all this happening. How could he not? I mean, there were things Harry did on his own accord. I gotta think that some part of Harry must resent Meghan for all the stuff that happened. I think she was pulling his sleeve, wanting him to do all this stuff, release Spare, move to California. I just can't see if he married like a British girl, this would have been going on. Especially someone who would appreciate it, who was possibly a fan of the royal family. Okay, done here for now. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.